Hey guys, it's Juju O back again with another channel message. So in today's channel message, Spirit just wanted me to talk to you guys about the new beginning that a lot of us are having. He does want us to stay positive. He wants us to stay inspired, and just keep a high vibration when it comes to your manifestations. Don't allow your current reality or negative thoughts or anything like that to overcome you. If you are having negative thoughts, if you are having negative thoughts, I am hearing that they're not going to, you don't have to worry about that. There's a lot of good news coming up for the collective. There's also this feeling of coming out of the cold. If a lot of you have not had your awakening yet, you will be having your dark night of the soul, your awakening. So I'm hearing hunker down and really ground yourselves. Get ready for this awakening. Get ready for this transformation. Whatever part you are on your spiritual journey, whether that be the beginning, the middle, the end, you know where you are, however it resonates for you. Just hunker down and really get grounded and get ready for this windfall of opportunity, and whether it be for your business, jobs, promotions, new love. I'm just getting a lot of good news coming in for the collective. For the people that have been healing and doing the shadow work, just continue to heal, continue to do the shadow work. If you're not on the path of healing yet, but you are ready to heal and you're actively doing what you need to do, praying, meditating, trying to move out of a lower vibrational energy into ascending and really connecting with your higher self. Again, like I said, I am getting the energy of you coming out of the cold and getting a lot of abundance, a lot of prosperity, a lot of opportunities coming to you. And just the chance to really settle down, just the chance to really take a breath, take a breather. I just wanted to sigh just a second ago. So I'm really getting a chance for us to just really relax, really, and this is more so mentally, where we're not overthinking or, we're just coming out of the cold, not feeling, in lack anymore. Really working on our mindsets. Our mindsets are really being worked on. The opportunities are really being worked on. No more, blockages and things like that. All of that stuff is being removed. So we need to be really in the energy of being inspired and really being, expecting good news. Don't let those negative, toxic thoughts, they're not going to manifest, but don't even give them any attention. When you get those toxic thoughts, give them a name. For me, if I my subconscious mind will bring up a toxic thought or something that I'm not trying to manifest, something that's from my old programming, from how I used to be, I'll just be that's just my Virgo moon, I'm just overthinking, being scary or whatever, just being a perfectionist. I'm trying to I just give it a name and then I stop it right in its tracks. I know that's not me. So, you know what I'm saying? I know that I consciously make the decision, that's not what I'm trying to manifest. So that it just has to be okay, we're being negative right now. My Virgo moon is being a perfectionist and it wants to be nitpicky and it wants to cause problems, and we're not listening to that right now, right? So you want to get into that. We're getting an opportunity to really start to stabilize ourselves and get this new beginning. This new beginning is going to bring about a lot of change and authority within ourselves, where we're going to really be stepping up in an emperor and empress energy and really taking control of our lives, really connecting with our higher selves, really going to where we've been through a lot and we've healed from it, and now we are, pretty much at the top of our game. And we're just going to have a lot of strength. It's going to bring about a lot of strength, and we're just going to be looking at our investments and only investing in things that are going to take us forward. That's what we are moving into. So we just have to stay at a high vibration. We're investing in things that are going to take us forward. We're cutting out, things that make us feel apathetic, things that make us, doubt ourselves, things that, bring us to a lower vibration, because we are trying to get emotional fulfillment. We are trying to be fulfilled with our families. We are trying to be fulfilled with our friend group. We're trying to be fulfilled with our job. We're each looking at different areas in our lives and we're tweaking things within ourselves, and we're tweaking things, whether it be placing boundaries or removing people from our lives. We're just doing things, focusing on things that are going to make us leaders, focusing on things that are going to make us better, make us more passionate, give us more passion in our lives, bring more stability, bring more abundance and prosperity. So yeah. Something else that I am getting in regards to this coming out of the cold energy, Spirit really wanted to emphasize us working on cutting, being more logical, balancing our intuition with our logic, not even necessarily being more logical, but just being more precise when it comes to how we accept, who we allow and accept in our lives, and what we accept for ourselves. Spirit is really emphasizing working on our self-worth. And, if you have to, quote unquote, hurt somebody's feelings, then, so be it. Whether that, as long as you're not being disrespectful or anything like that. A lot of people, they're not going to like the new you. They might not, they're going to be like scoff at you. Who does, he or she think that they are, that kind of energy. But Spirit is saying, like, really work on that. Don't pay attention to that. If you get any kind of resistance or anything like that, the people that are meant to be in your life, they will, respect your boundaries, and they'll actually be happy that you are loving on yourself a lot more. Basically, don't feel bad for choosing peace. Don't feel bad for choosing happiness. Don't feel bad for choosing yourself, right? Don't put yourself under judgment. Don't put yourself in a bind mentally because you're cutting people off, or because you're walking away from people, places, and things that don't resonate with where you're trying to go, or who are trying to change your perception of yourself, who don't want to accept who you are now. Spirit is really saying to work on, being intuitive and logical, and being able to set boundaries and really protect yourself. Whether that, if you have to hurt somebody's feelings, if you have to cuss a bitch out, whatever you have to do, as long as you are staying, don't go to jail or anything like that. Don't harm yourself. Don't harm anybody else. But do what you have to do and really work on, again, like I said, stay grounded. Don't allow people to come in and out of your life. We teach people how to treat us. So that's what Spirit is saying. Don't feel bad, and don't feel bad for doing what you have to do in order to keep your peace, in order to keep your sanity, in order for you to get to the next level and where you're trying to get in your healing. You can't heal in the same environment that you got hurt in. So a lot of people, they're going to have to understand, they're going to have to receive this energy from us, to where we're, we are a little bit cold, we are a little bit distant, we are a little bit detached, because we're more logical in what our intuition is telling us that we need to do, and what Spirit is telling us that we need to do. And right now, Spirit is saying that we need to work on our boundaries, we need to work on our self-love, we need to work on our healing, and don't feel bad for that. Don't feel bad for choosing peace. Don't feel bad for choosing yourself. So with the shift that's going on currently, we are being asked to step up and to really, manifest a lot in our lives. We are manifesting a lot in our lives. So again, we have to stay inspired, stay hopeful, wish for, stay high vibing, so that we can allow these manifestations to come in. We don't, like I said in my last channeling, there's a lot of people out here that are trying to block our manifestations. And so you don't want to add to that with, your negative mindset, and, help with the negativity that's being thrown to you. You don't want to add that onto your own plate, right? So really work on your daily affirmations, really work on meditating and staying grounded, keeping your subconscious mind clear of any negativity. It's not going to manifest, but you don't want to put yourself in that energy of even thinking about it, right? We are not going to, we're manifesting, and where Spirit is saying to focus on new connections, better connections. Don't look backwards. Really, it's time for us to step up into a leadership position, whether that be with our passions. Also, when it comes to business, if you've been wanting to start a business, go ahead and do what you need to do to go ahead and do that. It's really time for us to start manifesting, getting into more of a leadership position. We are moving out of not, being who we were called to be, not doing what we were called to do, and we are shifting that, and we're actually manifesting and taking control of our own lives. And Spirit is saying, don't be at a crossroads when it comes to this. Don't be thinking, don't stay in the past and think that, constantly be looking over your shoulder like in a victim mindset. Even if you are not in a victim mindset and you have healed, don't treat upcoming connections, upcoming job offers, upcoming business partners, don't look at everybody as if they're going to do the same thing to you that you have had happen to you in the past. Everybody is not out to hurt us. Everybody is not out to get us, guys. So Spirit is really saying, don't be at a crossroads. Don't, harbor on any negativity for too long. Everything is not going to be perfect, but you don't have to constantly think that somebody is going to hurt you, that somebody's out to get you. We're being called to be more confident in ourselves. It's Leo season, so we have to really, in order to manifest, in order to keep this vibration, keep this momentum going, we have to believe in ourselves. We have to be confident. We have to really step up and be a leader. We have to have self-love, show self-love in order for us to be open to receive everything that Spirit is giving to us, be open to receive these new promotions, these, new connections and things like that. Don't fight with yourself and keep yourself mentally trapped and boggled when the truth is right in front of you, right? The truth has been right in front of you. And yeah, that's why Spirit really wants us to be in this energy of where we're keeping ourselves first, we're putting ourselves first, and we are all about inner peace and setting boundaries and things like that. So really stay confident in yourself and your manifestation powers. Block out the negativity. Now, in regards to the being at a crossroads, some of you are not all the way confident in this new beginning, not all the way confident in your manifestations, not all the way confident that you can make it without, these people, places, and things, these addictions, whatever it is that you're fighting, you're leaving, you're trying to heal from. Now, this toxic energy, these toxic people, it is facing us, right? It is something that needs to attach itself to you. It is something that needs you, right? You are at a point in your life where you have found out, okay, well, I'm the one that holds the keys. Let me go ahead and heal. But if you're not feeling 100% confident, if you're at a crossroads, if you're kind of juggling the idea of healing 100%, or if you think that you're going to be able to heal in an environment that made you sick, this toxicity is going to win. It's going to overtake you. You're not going to reach your full potential. You're not going to be fulfilled. When you don't make a decision, you are making a decision. So all roads are open pretty much at this point, Spirit is saying. So you either have the choice to continue with your manifestations, continue to stay high vibing, continue to choose yourself, continue to choose self-love and boundaries, and just being that boss, just being that leader and going on your life purpose and being with Spirit, being with the winning team. Or you can allow these toxic this toxic energy to overcome you and win and gain control of you, to where you'll never make it to the healed person that you're supposed to be. You'll never make it to have that one-on-one connection with your spirit team. You'll never make it to have that deep connection with Spirit itself, with God. You'll never be aligned completely with the universe and what the universe already has conspired, what God already has conspired to happen on this universe for you, if that makes sense. So you being at a crossroads, we don't want that. Spirit is saying it's you really have to step up and be a leader and stay confident and keep those negative thoughts, keep those negative people, keep those toxic addictions, keep all that toxicity away from you. We're not on that vibe anymore, because I'm seeing that there is an offer, there's an opportunity, there's a new beginning for you, for the collective. We are right here at this opportunity where we're taking leaps of faith and we're moving forward. And a lot of us, whether we've already been in connections, I'm seeing that there's connections. There's an opportunity for a healthy connection. There's an opportunity for, I'm hearing marriage, possibly. There's an opportunity to have happiness, to have everything that you want. But there's also an opportunity over here to stay stuck, to stay binded, to stay stuck in the head about what the truth is. because the truth, the clarity is what you're living right now. If you're on this video, you've obviously been wanting to heal. You've obviously you want to do something different in your life. You're ready to deepen your connection with spirit, with your spirit guides and things like that. And I'm here to help any way that I can, because I have had that journey myself. And so spirit is telling me to let the collective know, like, yeah, we have the opportunity to continue on this path of healing and continue on this path, getting, you know, the opportunities, the job, the new beginning, the business, the love, the marriage, the family. But you also have the choice to stay and stuck, you know, in your head and let this toxicity, these toxic people, let them back in your life. Stay at this toxic job, stay addicted, stay an alcoholic, stay addicted to drugs. You can let that overrun you and rule your mind and cloud your judgment on what the truth is, what the clarity is, which the clarity really is that you're ready for ascension. You're ready to have that connection with spirit. Spirit is calling you. Spirit is tugging at you in order for you to be on your life purpose. But if you don't do that, then you're going to manifest judgment in your own life. You know, it can go either which way. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, there's people in your lives that there's people in all of our lives that think that they're going to manifest things using our energy, and this is the very same toxic energy that spirit is trying to get us away from. So spirit is telling me that, you know, to let you guys know, like, don't be at a crossroads. Again, it's very imperative that you consciously make the decision to choose yourself. Now, something else that I was getting is that, like I said, these toxic energies and whatever it is that you're leaving, that you're healing from, it's going to try to cling on to you. You're going to have, you know, withdrawals or whatever you want to call it. If it is a person, because I don't know, I am getting something about a particular person, and this is, you know, general, so I'm not going to, you know, specify whether it's male or masculine or feminine energy that I'm picking up on here. But this toxic energy, by you stepping up, being passionate, that is causing a lot of heartbreak for this person. By you having, you know, choosing to set up boundaries, choosing to choose yourself, choosing to, you know, put more energy into yourself and self-care, it's really going to confuse a lot of this toxic energy. They're not going to know how to come in. They're not going to know what to do in order to, because when you start to heal, you're not able to be love bombed. You're not able to be gaslit. You're not able to be trauma bonded and things like that, because you're healing, right? So the people that are not healing, they can't understand. They no longer resonate with you. They don't understand, how do I even get to this person? Because we're going to be on a vibration that they can't even resonate with. We're vibing so high that it's like these projections and this gaslighting, this lower vibrational energy, it can't even reach you at this point. So again, that's why spirit is really telling you guys, really hunker down, ground yourself in your knowing that your manifestations are coming through, that your healing is coming through. Your connection with spirit is right here, right? He's talking to you through me, and he's telling you exactly what it is that you need to do. And yeah, it's just a warning that, you know, if you don't do these things, this toxic energy, this toxic whatever it is that you're trying to leave from, is going to be right there. That energy is still lingering around, waiting for you to drop the ball, waiting for you to not care about yourself enough, to not love yourself enough, to really 100% walk away from these people, places, and things. Okay? And call judgment on a situation. And then also for a lot of us, those of us who are a little bit further along on our path, and we are pretty much know who we are, we're still healing and working on ourselves, but we've been doing shadow work, and we've done a lot of the shadow work and have healed a lot of ancestral trauma and things like that. These people, they want to block this ending. They don't like that we have already walked away from them. It's been months, weeks, whatever, however long it's been. They are, you know, currently perping and watching us on our healing and watching us, you know, get these, you know, integrate our higher selves with our human bodies, and they don't like it. Because again, like I said, when you're healing, the people that have not done the inner work, the people that have not healed, they can't understand. Why can't I gaslight this person like I used to? Why can't I manipulate this person like I used to? Like, healing yourself and really choosing yourself, that's the narcissist's worst nightmare. That is an emotional manipulator's worst nightmare. Seriously, that's a toxic person in general's worst nightmare. When you heal yourself, when you really start to understand who you are, because then you become a mirror, and not only can you see them for who they are, but they have no choice. When they come in contact with you, it's like, well, what the fuck? Like, why can't I anger this person like I used to, and then it really starts to irritate them. You already were a light, you already were a mirror, you already irritated their demons, but now you got the nerve to be healing. Oh my gosh, oh my goodness. For people that are dealing with other people that have been toxic and things like that, these people just want to control. They want you to continue to invest in something that's going to keep you stuck up in your head, that's going to prevent you from getting to where you need to be, a clear subconscious, a clear mind, so that you can freely manifest and do things that you need to do. Yeah, these are the very same people. They already have plans for you, right? They already want to use your energy for something that's going to benefit them. So at this point, they're confused. They want to have control. They want you to continue to invest in something that's going to keep you stuck, so that they can work on having you in balance and they can manifest what it is that they want to manifest, right? Their worst fear would be us really stepping into our power. So that's exactly what we need to do. We need to bring down a motherfucking house, okay? Because this is toxic energy. This is devil, demonic energy. People with entity attachments to them, people that have not healed in years, have not looked at shadow work. All they do is go around and project and say how other people are this, that, and the third. They're so bad and this, that, and the third. But they're the same ones that are constantly wanting to energy vampirize off somebody else, right? It's like if you ever meet somebody that talks shit about so many people, talk shit about every single person, even people that they claim to be their friends, but it's like those are the same people. It's like, why are you talking about your friends if you still want to turn around and call them your friends, right? So it's like they will talk about this person like a dog. They'll talk about what this person can't contribute, what they don't have. They'll talk about all the negative aspects about a person, but then they still want to suck that person's energy. You can't trust people like that. Because what is it that you want from them if they're X, Y, and Z? You know what I'm saying? So these people have not healed in years. They want control. They want you to continue to invest in an opportunity, an offer that they've tried to give you, a relationship, a connection, whatever it is. They want you to continue to invest with them. They want you to continue to sow your seeds in dirt that's going to give you bullshit, okay? And we're not doing that. God is trying to give you the tree of life here, right? We don't need offers from people who are already in spiritual jail. We don't need offers from people who have STDs, spiritually transmitted diseases. And I'm hearing even sexually transmitted diseases. If you're out here having sex with people and you're not in a monogamous relationship, people will try to control you through sex. You can pick up entity attachments and things like that through sex, yes. Spirit is saying some of you need to do some yoni cleansing. Some of you need to do some semen retention, or just jerk off if you need to. But don't be out here having sex with all of these different energies and doing all of this stuff. Don't be giving away your sacred temple to just anybody, because a lot of people, their offer is to cause stagnation and bullshit and to throw you off of your path. People are not going to come out and tell you that's what they're trying to do, but use your intuition. God has been trying to tell us about these people anyway.
Mirror.
I'm getting a message of this toxic energy wanting you to be stuck when it comes to how to take control of your life, how to birth something new, how to be creative, how to, start up something, how to finish something, whatever it is that you're creatively doing in your life, that brings you happiness, that brings you abundance, that makes you feel in control, something that you actually have authority over. They want you to be kind of like stuck up in your head to where you can't manifest and you can't have a new beginning with this. This toxic energy wants to win at all costs in regards to your happiness, your fulfillment, right? This is the energy of a narcissist, of an energy vampire, of someone who is toxic. They're selfish. They don't care about your happiness, your well-being. Again, they have their own agenda with your energy. So it's like they want to win at all costs when it comes to your fulfillment, because they already have something that they're using you for, right? They in their mind, you're occupied, right? You have to serve me. You have to get me to where I'm trying to go. I need to use your energy so that I can bring in what it is that I'm trying to bring in. That's the energy that these people are in. And they want to block you when it comes to, they want you to not, they're going to be defensive when it comes to, like I said in the beginning, they're going to be defensive when it comes to you trying to put up walls, put up boundaries, walk away, finally from these people, places, and things, these addictions, you're going to get a lot of resistance. These people, they want to cause problems. They want to use your energy. They want what they want. They want secrets to stay secrets. They don't want you to see them for who they are. So it's going to be a lot of pushback. It's going to be a lot of, and if they're not pushing back in your face, then there's going to be smear campaigns. There's going to be a lot of gossip, a lot of resistance in regards to this transformation that these people are having to go to, no longer having our energy, no longer being able to do what it is that they're trying to do. And a lot of people, even if you have still walked away, you're still in these people's energy. Or let me flip it, these people are still in your energy because they're still pressed. And they still they still think that they have the authority to block something. And I'm hearing they never had authority to block anything. See, a lot of the times what it is God will use us and use us to bring karma to other people, because he wants to see how people are going to react to our energy. He wants to see what people's true motives and intentions in this lifetime and on this earth. Are you here to really heal, or are you here to bring chaos, not only to yourself but to others? And a lot of people, it's the latter. So we have been placed in these people's lives only for just a moment to serve our purpose. These were karmic relationships. These were karmic habits that we had. These were generational curses and patterns and behaviors that we came into this lifetime with different people, or whether it be addiction, it runs in your family, whatever it is that you're breaking away from. These are things that have happened. You had this personality because your great-great-grandmother used to be like that. Whatever the case may be, think about it however it resonates for your situation. But when you start to turn over a new leaf and you decide that you're going to change your patterns or behaviors, and you decide, I'm going to heal and I'm going to try to do something a different way, the people that are not on that wave, they can't understand that, and they're going to be pissed off. Because instead of them doing that same inner work, again, they want to use you. They want to block you from your wish fulfillment, from you moving forward and having any type of new beginning, any type of something that's going to actually make you smile for once. Right? And it's selfish when you think about it, because it is selfish. And you might wonder, why do people do things like that? But a lot of the times it's not about proving what you know, it's just about healing from what you know. And I got that saying from someone who has really helped me a lot through my spiritual journey. So you don't have to worry about why these people do the things that they do. You don't have to worry about that, because a lot of the times, even us, when we were unhealed, we never thought like that. This is demonic energy. This is energy like Judas' spirit. People that already made pacts, and they came into this lifetime with their life purpose may have been to cause blockages in our lives. And this is stuff that I had to learn from myself. A lot of this stuff is past life. When you're looking at it from a spiritual standpoint, that's how you really gain that power. That's how you really understand who you are and get to the nitty-gritty of what your life purpose is and what you're here to do, because that's the purpose of why we're on this earth. But instead of wondering why do I have so much opposition? Why do these people think the way that they think? Why is it so hard? Understand that you're that dude or that girl. Understand that you have a divine, a highly sought purpose in the spiritual realm. You are highly protected, honored. You understand? And in the material realm, people on a lower vibration, they can't stand that. They don't understand that. They just know that they just see the light in you, and they think that they can steal it. They think that they can attach themselves to you. They think that they can use our energy. They think that they can do all of these things, change people's perception of you, smear campaign until you lose your destiny. They try to do all of these things so that you're not perceived to be the person that you really are, or so that you don't see yourself as the person that you really are, so that you won't go on your purpose, so that you won't move away from them. They try to bog you down so much. They talk about you so much. They smear campaign you. They tell you that you ain't shit, to try to get you to believe these things so that you don't go on your life purpose, so that you're confused about who you are, and most importantly about who they are. so that you can really boss up and walk away and do what it is that God wants you to do. That don't have nothing to do with another person outside of yourself or outside of God trying to control what goes on here, right? And I'm also hearing the moment that you make the decision to do what it is that you got to do and you move out the way, God can hand these people their karma. Don't be worried about this situation. Just know, have faith, you're going to be all right. You are protected. Heal yourself. Go into hermit mode. Stay by yourself. Do what you need to do. Cleanse yourself. Do a spiritual bath. Do a cleanse, a detox. You know what I'm saying? And just be by yourself for a while. Just be in your own energy. Don't go out, for a week or two and things like that. And you'll be surprised the kind of information or the kind of connection, your ancestors and your spirit guides, they're waiting to connect with you all if you haven't already been connecting with them. Because it's that time. My spirit guide said everything is going to be just fine. In a year from now, the whole collective is going to be in a different situation, in a better situation. We're going to know exactly how to manifest. And don't worry about it. Stay high vibing, stay on your path, stay in your lane, and don't worry about it. And stay focused on yourself. Stay focused on your healing. And everything will work out in our favor. It's divinely guided to. It's all about divine intervention and divine timing. Everybody involved is going to get their karma. And karma is good and bad. So whatever the seeds that you have sown, that's what you're going to reap. They said for everybody involved. Period. So what side are you on? It's time to pick a side. And like I said at the beginning, not picking a side, not making a choice, not making a decision is making a decision. So look at it from a bird's eye view perspective and pick a side. But we hope that you get with the winning team. Because the transformation is about to be real. Good luck. Sending honor and blessings to all of you. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.